got a theory why Obama was elected. Okay, I got nothing against America having a black president. I think it's brilliant. But it seems strange that women, for some reason, it's like an all men's club being president, because it seems to be a lot on the internet that presidents seem to be connected to the Bohemian Grove situation, and and I'm wondering if the reason Hillary wasn't nominated was because she's a woman, and you wouldn't see a woman at the Bohemian Grove cremation of care, and the same reason McCain wasn't elected, because he had a woman standing as his counterpart. And she would have been, if anything happened to him, she would have been made president. And I'm wondering if the reason votes went in favor of Obama, it's just a theory, it's because a woman would not be allowed into cremation of care or in the Bohemian Grove. It's just a theory. It's just an observation. It just sort of seems being U.S. president. And I also noticed that the new vice president up somewhere before. It sounds familiar. I don't know if I've seen it on one of Alex Jones's videos or something, but the name just sounds very familiar. I know he was a nominee, but I mean, I've seen it before then, before he ran as president, when he was campaigning. His name came up somewhere on the internet before. If I find it, I'll let you know, but it just seems like this, why are they reluctant to have a woman in the White House as president or vice president? It seems really strange, and it seems strange that McCain lost, supposedly down to the fact that he's a Republican, and people were concerned about him following in the footsteps of Bush. And it's just, I'm not really sure. Like I said, I've got nothing against America having a black president. I think it's great. I'd like to see us have a black prime minister over here in the UK, but it's not what I'm getting at. It's just something. I told my husband, I said, something just doesn't feel right about this election. I said, something doesn't sit right with me, and maybe it's just me. I don't know. It's just something doesn't feel right, and I did pick up on Obama using the word New World Order in Berlin. I did catch that, unless that's got a lot to do with it. I don't know. It's just, you have to excuse me, it's part of my condition. But the thing is, it does really concern me what the future holds for America. And I mean, I've got nothing against Obama as an individual, but why did he use the phrase New World Order in Berlin? And our prime minister's even using that word, that connotation, New World Order. And there's a political party over here referring to the European Union as the beast. I mean, something is really going on, and it is greatly concerning me. And I don't know if anyone else is picking up on these points, or on the, on television and on the internet. I don't really, I noticed that when you watch the news on TV, especially like politics, they seem to sugarcoat things on TV. The news seems to be a bit sugar-coated. You don't get, they don't get to the nut of the matter. And the only way you seem to get the truth is when you come online. You can really get to the crux of what's going on. You get to the root of what's being said. Also you can get various viewpoints. Something you can't do when you sit in front of the television. When you sit in front of the television, they can tell you what they want you to think. You know, they use their opinions and that, and you know, for those of us who are online, unfortunately able to have the internet, we're fortunate because we're able to get a wider spectrum as to the truth and as to what's going on, where if you're in front of the television and don't have access to the internet, you're only getting what they give you. You're not allowed to see it from different angles and perspectives to draw your own conclusions. And it, you know, I guess that's why I don't watch television that much. I watch it now and again, but you know, I don't, when I watch the news, I'm very careful. I just don't I don't take everything they say. I don't take it to heart, everything that comes on the news, because the news, I find, when I check it with it online, it's different than what it is on the television. In other words, they tend to leave things out when it's televised on TV. When you go online, like I said, there's different angles, because, for example, one channel will give a different perspective on a story, but it's strange how the BBC was covering the American elections, and quite fervently, I might add, which I don't really see what the US elections have to do with the UK. And it's strange how they were in depth with the US elections, but then some other topics, they seem to just sort of have a superficial layer to them. They don't get underneath, they just sort of keep it on top. And me, I'm a person, I like to find out what's going on, and I like to get to the truth of the matter. I don't, because same with my illness, for ages the doctors wouldn't tell me I had spastic paraplegia. They led me to believe that it was MS or MS related. And it took, after several years, and after finally getting my notes from the doctor, I found out that I do in fact have spastic paraplegia, but they were misleading me, misguiding me, and even allowing me to believe that they thought it was MS, but all the while they knew what my condition was. And that's the way I feel that the news on television does. They tell you it's something, okay, they admit there's something there. They don't tell you the truth of what it is. Like I said, my doctors told me it was MS or MS related. So they knew I did have a condition, but when it came to telling me what my condition was, they put a veil of over the top of it, so that I was sort of in the dark. You know, I was allowed to know something was wrong with me, but I wasn't allowed to know the truth. Same thing with television news. They tell you just what they want you to know, and not what really you need to know. And you know, I'm just basing that on my experience, my personal experience. Mind you, my GPs, they are quite good now. They are very honest with me. I guess they felt that I couldn't cope with the idea of having a spastic paraplegia, but the thing is, through my experience with them, I now know that that's what TV news does. They do the same thing as what my doctors did to me when it came down to my condition. They layered it with something else rather than getting deep and telling the truth. So if you really want the real news, go online. It's the best place for it. And get it from several perspectives, and not just the one they give you online. On the news, on telly. Just check all the stories online, and LiveLeak's a good place to go as well. And here on YouTube, any place where you can get real, deep perspectives on the truth, and not what they want you to have, not what they want you to hear, not what they want you to